Today I'm speaking with JasonWise from the Detroit Economic Club. Jason, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
What has been your experience with businesses using our SEO lead service?
My experience has been real positive. I've had the opportunity to refer SEO and lead generation services to many customers, and all the results have been real positive. Customers are seeing more leads, they're seeing more conversions, and they're seeing a major increase in just the digital footprint of their business on the internet, which is always a positive thing.
Mm-hmm. What do you think was most appealing to people who were looking at the service?
Probably the largest attraction is the opportunity to reduce customer acquisition costs. So any business, every business has, a cost to acquire a new customer, and that cost typically far exceeds the cost to retain an existing customer. And so therefore companies are always looking for ways to reduce their new customer acquisition costs. And most businesses and organizations realize that the internet and everything digital is long-term the most cost-effective solution.
From your experience with this, or your experience watching other businesses, about how long does it normally take for people to start seeing decent results and even better results?
Sure. So that's a tough question to answer, or it's a tough question to have, only one answer for, or the 100% correct answer. So there's a lot of variables that are going to play into that. First and foremost, the largest variable is going to be the size of the market and the size of the geographic area that a business or organization is trying to establish or increase a foothold in. And so that's going to be a big determining factor. On average, the general rule of thumb is to not expect any miracles to happen less than 6 to 12 months. I would probably advise anyone to really set the first waypoint at 12 months out. That's where I would probably set it. Now, other customers have seen dramatic results sooner than 12 months, and other customers have seen dramatic results after 12 months. Now, I guess there's one caveat to point out, and that is not a situation where there's no results to speak of until 12 months hits, and then all of a sudden the magic starts to happen. That's not the case. It's just a gradual build-up effect. Week after week, month after month, there's more momentum.
Absolutely. It's almost like the market and the competition in that market plays a deciding factor on the time it takes to really stand out and bring in the lead.
Well, yeah, so those are like the biggest things. And then certainly, budget plays a big part as well. It's important to point out that someone with a budget of X competing, in the same market, in the same geographic territory as a competitor that has a budget of 2X, then my money would be on the competitor with 2 times the size of an ad spend. My money would be on them making more progress faster. So there is dollars that play into it as well. It's important for businesses and organizations to understand that. Oftentimes, businesses, typically smaller and medium-sized businesses, who may not be spending any dollars on digital advertising or marketing, they get a program going for X number of dollars a month, and they feel that they're really doing something. And true enough, coming from where they were, which was at a standstill, they are absolutely doing something. However, all of their competition, or much of their competition, may already have been doing what they're doing for a long period of time, and they might be doing it to a greater degree. So it's important to understand all of the factors that are going to make a difference in the actual outcome.
Yeah, when you jump into a market, you're playing with everybody who's already there and everything that they've already achieved up until the point that you jumped in. And you're working with a company to overcome all that progress that everybody else has made with the budgets that they've set aside. So it makes total sense. From your experience, Jason, were the leads and calls turning into paying clients?
Yes, absolutely. So one of the things I love is tracking phone numbers, unique phone numbers that are all trackable, so you can see the number of phone calls, you can see the duration of phone calls that a customer received, and a recording feature or recording option whereby phone calls can actually be recorded. So that way, if there's any coaching or counseling opportunities, then customers have that as well.
Jason, what would you say to other people who are thinking about trying the local SEO lead services?
I would say that hands down, organic search and leads that are generated through organic SEO are by far the least costly leads, and typically are going to be the leads that have the highest conversion percentage. For the money, any type of sustained organic SEO campaign will outproduce other forms of or any other form of media, hands down, over time. So this is what we tell all of our customers, and this is what we've experienced with your service.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And thanks for taking the time to be on the call with me today.
Absolutely. Thank you.